Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranks basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Moss. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry on. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? The ball is picked off. He's at the 50, at the 30, at the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Moss. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
USC 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Snags a quick throw. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
That's a much better job by this quarterback working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Moss. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Returner decides to fair catch this. Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Offense.
And out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Georgia 14, USC 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Dogs will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Running back with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to throw. It's Moss. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the right side. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made quickly at the 11 for the offense in the red zone now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Moss. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards.
On the screen.
Second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks? You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Southern California. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it from the gun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Let's fly to the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. We go with a direct snap. And they'll get him down that time. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They will claim the second half lead. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Moss. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Trojans under the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got a man down the middle. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great
Football comes out. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense. On the ready. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 21, USC.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense on the field trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain across midfield. The ball will be spotted about the 31.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The offense really clicking here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, SC. Yeah, PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, looked for a fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
crucial third down play to try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's West. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 15. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Whoa, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got his man open downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, USC, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen. To pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and they've got him. A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.